We're still here talking with one of our other DJs. This is Mind Motion out of San Francisco. My first question is, tell us about Mind Motion in that term.
The name came from a dancing group back in the day when we were in high school. I still don't really know what it means, but you know, we entered like a dance battle back in the day, and they wouldn't let us enter the battle if we didn't have a name. So one of my partners named Foss, he just made up the name right there, and we happened to win that battle, and they didn't want to give us the money because we were just add-ons, so they said they wouldn't sell no tickets and all that. But you know, we just kept the name. Everybody disappeared from the dancing thing, but I just kept the name going because I already had built that name from my dancing experience. And then my brothers and my cousins started DJing, and we used that name as My Emotional Master Mix. So I made that name to My Emotional Master Mix. Then as we got older, that was like the mobile days and stuff. As I got older, I entered the club scene, so I already had the following in the streets and the weddings and all that. So I figured I'd just keep that name so that crowd will follow me into the clubs. And then it was just almost just a name building, like, you know, like decades, you know. So it just stuck, and everybody just knows. I mean, some people get mixed up, Mind Emotion, Mind, you know, but as long as they know who it is, you know, like, so it's good. So that's how that name came about.
We were just talking to Tay-Rock, and he talked about the promoters and the clubs, and then you said the money wasn't right. Yeah. I know that DJs, sometimes when they give a party, whenever they got to cut the budget, it seems to always be the DJ that they want to cut the budget with. You know, they got to play the venue or pay the venue. They've got to pay the bar, but the DJ always seems to be the last or the one that don't get paid. You got to come back next week and get the money, that kind of thing. How much of that have you experienced?
It's all the time. I mean, this is the best situation I could put. It's like a promoter will come and say, you know, if it's a good night, hey, great job, Mind Motion, you know what I'm saying? If it's a bad night, we didn't make no money today, you know, where like if we would have made $1 million, I still get paid the same. But when they don't make the money, then we become partners, you know, and I hear that all the time. Even now, you know, I've been DJing 20 years and it's still, you know, but sometimes I don't mind it. I'm really more about a good party than the money, because the money's always there, you know, so you're going to get it somewhere. But I'm really about the party, but that happens a lot still, you know, so that's why that encouraged me to do my own parties. So it's like probably all the parties I do is probably like 50 mine, 50 different promoters. So if I don't make the money with promoter, I'm going to make it with myself, you know, so.
Okay. Okay, and so, Mind Motion, you know, you already know you got a hot name. You're one of the hottest commodities DJs in the Bay Area, probably worldwide. So right now you're with Hot 105.7, the new radio station. So can you tell us about that experience and tell us a little bit about the new radio station that yourself and probably Chewy Gomez is starting up?
Well, as you all know, it was a year ago after the Festival of CD we came here. We got back, and they let both of us go on that Thursday right after we got back. So it was all corporate, as you know, radio business, you know. So it was all corporate. So they let go Chewy after 19 years at KML, you know, and then they let me go, but then they brought me back just because I think they kind of used me just to like settle. They can't let both of us go, you know. Right. But then again, corporate got involved, and they was like, no, because, you know, we've been there the longest. So it's like, and plus, Hot 105 was already kind of like building, you know, behind us. They already had put the word. So we were out of job for about 6 months. And then Hot 105, which is Univision, came through and they flipped their format from Spanish to like to the hip hop, you know, urban, which we cater a lot to the urban hip hop, Latin urban hip hop right now because of Univision. But it's a great situation. Chewy's back. I'm back. We're doing afternoons now after doing mornings. So it's almost similar because morning and afternoon drive same people. But I mean, like I said, I was already like after, you know, 16 years it came in, it gets kind of like stale. Format was already, for me, was already, so Hot 105 started, they gave us a brand new fresh air, you know, and then like we're loving it right now. We're doing really good. So hopefully we could be there another 10 years or so, you know.
So if you weren't doing radio, what would you be doing? A radio or DJing, what would you be doing?
Probably drawing. I like art, you know, that, but his music still would be, I'll be somewhere either DJing or promoting or some, you know. But music, for me, is like key, you know, like life.
Okay, so this right here, this question is for those artists who are aspiring to be on the radio. You know, a lot of times it's really hard to get past all the politics. So what is the actual right way to get a person on the radio?
See, a lot of artists fallback. I mean, or like what keeps them behind is the politics, the mentality of politics. They ain't really no politics. If your record's hot, it's gonna be played. But some artists claim that there's politics. It's not because they're not getting. You know, it's always you got to play somebody else. You know, a hot record you don't have to work. A hot record gets played. You know, a DJ's gonna be like, ooh. You know, I gotta play this song. You know, I mean, there's other records that you gotta work. Then you might have to do like go through promotions and all that. But I feel that a lot of artists use that as like they don't want to work. They just want to, boom, you know, I'm an artist and I want to get on the radio. And you've been on the radio a long time. You know, you come from the days where labels used to, A&R used to be, help an artist, develop an artist. Now that department's gone, so it's left to the artist to develop themselves. So it comes a time where they can't do it, so they got to blame some or they make it, you know. And that's what separates me and the artist that I'm gonna play. I'm gonna see the guy who's really working, and because they'll tell me, oh, my song's hot. I say, well, I DJ 4 parties today. I ain't heard no other DJ play. You know, that lets me know it's not hot. You know, it's like where I go to another party and the artist and every DJ's playing it, I got to play that on the radio because I got to show it to my audience, you know. So because if I'm not playing a hot record, my show loses. You know, now to develop a song, you know, if I believe in the artist that I see that he's doing a little bit, I'm gonna help him out, you know. But I'm not gonna help nobody that just, oh, there's politics. There's, you know, it don't work that way, you know. So that's
well, politics is saying that we enjoy talking to you, and we're gonna get an opportunity to talk to a couple of more people. So we got a little time constraint, but it's great talking to you, man. It's always good to see you, and we're glad that you're here on Festival at Sea.
I'm glad I'm here.
Mind Motion. All right.